Yeah.
Man, that was an interesting talk. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
hold you. That I learned a lot, and I hope y'all did too. People that's
For
listening.
sure.
But I want to also get into something else because I know that you taking on a new venture.
Right.
Well, not so new because you've been doing it for some time
Uh-huh.
now. I wanted to talk to you about real estate.
Right.
Real estate, like I want to, because back then in school, we never really learned about owning properties, taxes. We always learned about what was it? We learned about stuff that wasn't really
Yeah.
beneficial for us
Right.
growing up. So
Right.
it's like when you get older, we it's like you're soaking in so much knowledge about owning properties, real estate, doing this, that, and the third. So it's just like I want to know, like, what made you want to do the real estate thing? Because I know you got your real estate license and stuff
Right.
like that, selling homes. What made you want to get into that? How important is it?
I think it's very important, man. Especially for people of color. The reason why we don't have the liberation we want is because we don't have ownership. And I think ownership is the only way to financial freedom. With that being said, for you to have financial freedom, you have to have more assets than liabilities. A liability is, you go buy that Louis bag. That's a liability. You know what I'm saying? Because if you resell that same Louis bag the same day, it's gonna sell less for what you bought it for.
Right.
Now, if I buy a house, you know what I mean, and I fix it up, let's say I bought a house at 50K, I fix it up nicely, and then I put 20K in it, I could sell that for maybe 150K. You know what I'm saying? So you
Flipping it.
right?
Okay.
You know what I mean? You want to be able to have assets that's gonna build you money.
Okay.
And also you can buy a property and rent it out. And, that's passive income. You got people living in, whether it's a house or you got an apartment, and they paying you rent, and you paying the monthly bills for the loan, and you still getting cheese off the top. You know what I mean? Then you get another one, and then you know what I'm saying, you start to diversify your portfolio.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like basically you're investing in these properties and you're
Right.
eventually selling it, and you're gonna have people rent in them properties. So then you're the person that they pay rent to.
Right.
So you're doubling on that,
Right.
and you're doing the same thing for each one down the down the line. I mean, excuse me.
Exactly, bro.
It's wow.
Yeah, man, and
That's smart.
Yeah, and the reason I got my license was because of that, but also I just think that it's a lot of opportunity, man. You network a lot, and I think it's so cool. Like I meet people from all different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? And I'm used to that because we come from New York. It's very diverse.
Right,
you know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So I always tell people that I've traveled the world without leaving the city because we have so many different cultures in New
Sure
York.
do. Damn
So
sure do.
in real estate, it's the same, man. It's very diverse, and I mean a lot of good people. And,
Right.
But yeah, man. I mean, the market is very weird right now because of COVID.
Oh,
And a lot of people lost their jobs. So
Right.
what's going on is that you got the inventory. You got apartments that are waiting to be rented out, houses to be bought, but people don't have jobs and they can't verify their income. So that's the problem right now that some real estate agents are facing in
so
New York
it's
City.
slow basically on that court.
It's really it's you just got to navigate through. You just got to navigate through, bro.
Wow.
And I'm still learning. You know what I mean? Like I'm still fairly new to it a little bit.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm still learning the ropes and getting my feet wet. So you know what I mean?
It's crazy because I started. I've done. I act. I do different stuff. I've always been good people person.
Right.
And I did the sales and marketing, but sometimes it's just crucial because, especially if you're getting stuff off of just commission alone, that stuff can be really crucial. And I've done it, and I made good money doing sales like that. But sometimes you eventually get frustrated because, especially if you're getting paid for people that's getting paid off of commission only.
Right.
Sometimes it can be a struggle because, like you said, it can be up and down. Plus COVID,
Right.
people don't have jobs and the money is coming in real slowly. So
Yes.
it's something that I definitely want to take a chance and do, like the real estate. Like you kind of actually, when I saw that you got your real estate license, made me want to be like, damn, maybe I should do it because
So you should, bro.
I'm a good people person. I talk to people. I like to network and different things. Let me tell you a quick story. When I was about 18, 20, I used to work at the Ritz-Carlton doing valet. I pulled up this car. It was like a nice Porsche this lady had. I drove it. I forgot what kind of Porsche. I don't know what I forgot.
911?
I forgot, but I drove the Porsche up to her, and I remember I was like, "Ma'am, your Porsche this car is beautiful."
Right.
She was like, she looked at me. She's like, "Do real estate." I was just like, this was like when I was a youngin.
Oh.
Mind you, I'm 27 going on 28. This was when I was like 20, 21.
Damn.
Back then I was just like, real estate. I'm like, she's like, yeah, real estate is what got me this vehicle. This is what she told me.
Oh, word.
And probably, I'm sure back then,
Yeah.
the real estate, the market was great for people making, selling homes
right,
like that, making money, flipping and stuff. So it was really vital at that time, and I didn't understand it. But now, as you get older, like I said, you learn something new every day.
Right.
So it's like, whether it be like real estate or something about health,
Right.
It's something that you gotta just grasp, because it's like, it's crazy
And
how much you learn.
Hopefully I get my Porsche, by the way, one day. But nah, I think it's so dope. Real estate is so dope, and actually a lot of people you don't even need a high school diploma to be a real estate agent. You don't. You know what I'm saying? So these are the things they don't teach you in school. You know what I mean? The school system has a pipeline. It's like you go to school, go straight to college, and then you get into debt, and then you have trouble finding a job. That's how it is. That's the trouble that people are facing in America right now. They're going to college for 4 years, they're graduating, and they're not finding jobs. And then they're not being taught these other alternatives like real estate. They're not being taught like trades that are actually, transferable into the civilian world.
Right,
what I'm saying? I think that the school system needs to at least introduce those ideas and not just push people into college. Just school's not for everybody.
It's not.
You understand what I'm saying?
I say, like, even though I did my 4 years, I come out like still clueless, because it's like, I still don't have the ideal job that I want.
Right.
But it's so crazy, because that's why I say too, like, college really isn't for everyone. It's like, once you come out of high school, that's when you start to find yourself, whether it be you start working right away, trying to save up and trying to figure stuff out. Because I'm telling you, if you don't have it's not the right major, sometimes college is not the go-to. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I suggest people that, when they get out of high school, probably try community college. Or even try just, I guess, working. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes you don't know what you want to do when you get out of high school.
And then also look at the some of the majors, like people major in, and this is not a shot at nobody, you know what I mean? I respect everybody on their grind, but you go to college and you go to get a business degree. There's people, I don't have a business degree. I have 2 businesses. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You don't need a college degree to become an entrepreneur. So college is basically, in my opinion, just my opinion, they're preparing you to work for somebody else. They're preparing you how to be a worker and work in somebody's company and move up the company ladder and hopefully one day be a CEO. But like, you know what I mean? How many people do that? You know what I'm saying? And that's also not up to you.
Yeah.
You want to control your own destiny, control your fate.
Definitely.
But I think we heading in the right direction. I think the pandemic made people like realize like, damn, like I don't have job stability. Let me start creating my own opportunity. And I've seen a lot of people, create businesses out of the pandemic, and it's a good look.